Yeah,
How fast
thermal
you running?
downloads vary between 1.1 megabits a second to, at the moment, it's 250 kilobytes.
Ugh! That's slower than
I'm in
dinosaur
Australia.
modem days, man. What do you want? AOL?
He's in Australia.
I'm in
You
Australia,
got
that's the
mail.
thing. No. Dial-up is 20 kilobytes a second.
I'm sorry. First.
Download's 20 kilobytes a second.
Welcome. You got mail.
I'm also the lowest man in the MTN fiber network.
There's still no tank out on the ship yet. Oh, there is.
35 X-ray.
That's interesting. So the Hornet has more throttle latency than the Harrier. Harrier's got really good throttle latency. That's very interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he floated that.
I can't. Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to get down to 130, but if I go down to 130 like in that turn, I'll fucking fall out of the sky.
Okay, let's put it this way. It's not uncommon for Hornets and Tomcats especially, both, to use their air brake in the groove. It's not a violation. It is not uncommon.
Plus to keep a higher engine RPM, don't it?
Yep. It's so you have
the problem
more.
you have is when...
Yeah, it's so you can keep more RPM.
Because it's not like with most turns. When you're in the turn, you might have AOA. You might have the donut in the turn, but then as soon as you unload, you'll probably go AO last as soon as you unload once you get into the groove. So you got to compensate for that. You lose the donut when you unload the G.
Roll left.
How big is the Hornet?
Flight
2
confirmed.
gigabytes for the update and 400 megs for the Hornet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot less than what I thought it would be.
Modules don't take that much.
They just take, 2 years to make. Okay.
5 years.
7.
A lot longer than
5,
that.
Is it 5 or 7 years for this one?
For 400 megabytes.
A lot of code.
Started
No, the
researching
400
8 years
megabytes would be
ago.
the internals, would be mostly the internals and the system codes. Then the 2 gigs, a lot of it would be the externals. Because everybody's got to be able to see the externals of the aircraft. So everybody gets the externals.
Well, then I'll be up and flying here in a few minutes if it's only 400 megabytes. I'm almost done the 2 gig update.
You should be good to go.
My heart was nearly in my mouth when I went to bed, this morning. Because I went to bed after midnight, because my internet service provider was having internet outages in my area. My internet went offline for 10 minutes.
Oh, you better go take care of that,
back
man.
on. Was not coming back on, and I'm like, oh my god, you can't be doing this tonight. You can't be.
That was better.
Don't you know what today is?
It's Harrier. I mean Harrier. Hornet Day.
So how do you find the tech in if it's not listed anywhere?
What are you
Just
talking
need to
about?
know.
Well, like in the missions, not. Like it's not.
Gotta put in the briefing.
It's not in the briefing.
Well, that's something that needs to be addressed obviously later. But the thing is, it's not going to be on the list because that TACAN station, you can set it whatever you want in the mission area.
And well, in the
It's not a
landing
set
landing one
frequency.
is set. And the landing one is set, but not in the what you call it, the takeoff one. So.
All right. To please Icefire, I will get the trap in, and then I'm going to start working on deliveries.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What can't you wait for?
What's about to happen?
You all think I can't do it.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, it took me about 6 tries.
I don't know.
People are being
We're
crashing
excited
into the
to
back of the
watch
boat
that.
all night apparently.
Well, those people are amateurs.
All right. We'll see.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody tell him shit. Everybody
Okay.
just shush until we'll see.
Okay,
Oh my
good.
God, I can't wait.
We as a group are not amateurs. Okay.
Yeah, we kind of are.
We don't play kiddie games like Fortnite. We don't play with Pokemon cards. Okay.
Some of us do.
All right.
Are you sure you're
Did
speaking
I
from
don't.
from there?
Homer,
Many
is that you
years
taking the
ago.
active?
Yeah,
Can I go with you?
I'm just gonna do a couple of landings here first.
Yeah, did you see
Okay.
that? What was wrong with that one?
I wasn't in plat.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Sorry, I wasn't in plat.
That one looked good to
That's
me,
Is
but
that
I
any
didn't
better?
catch nothing, so I'm just trying to figure out.
You see, I'm gonna be that guy who gets in the Huey, go lands on the carrier, and said I was able to land on the carrier perfectly.
Yep.
Congratulations to that guy.
Fake news.
Okay, I'll do it in the Harrier.
Okay, that might actually be somewhat impressive.
Oh well, it's a huge dick.
All I have to do is go hover and to the left of the deck, sidestep and land. Done.
You want to impress me? Do it on a cruiser.
Yeah, do
That
it on
would
a
be-
cruiser.
that would be a little more impressive.
Yeah. Harry's easy because it's like you got all this time to. You're just mainly monitoring levels, and you got all this time to do it. It happens very slowly.
Unless you're
The
heavy.
Hornet, unless you're heavy, then
Or
you
you're doing it.
You're burning water the whole time.
exactly. And then, which is why it can't be heavy. It's like dump fuel and whatnot. But then, with any other fixed wing aircraft, the pattern happens incredibly quickly.
Is that any better?
Too quickly.
So, on the UFC, how do you get to the radio page?
Oh,
Just like the Harrier, you turn the knobs.
he doesn't
Oh,
have the
shit.
Harrier.
I don't have the Harrier, so that doesn't
Basically, if you turn one of the radio knobs, because that will change your frequency. If you switch that to manual, or even if you click the knob, you should then
like,
get a prompt on the
what the
UFC with the frequency.
Oh,
So,
I
as
see.
in not the
I
volume
see.
knob, not the volume knob, but that thing below it, that white,
Yeah.
that
yeah,
whitish
I
knob
see.
with the hole in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Who am I following in the pattern?
You've been flying that froggy plane too much, that French plane too much.
There, we'll just do it that way. How about that? Just turn them off. Alright, whatever. Whee! Stupid fucking DCS. This is fucking stupid.
And I gotta say, the throttle latency on that thing, there was no throttle latency on that VRS Hornet.
FSX is a game.
Exactly. And even then, I mean, I think it was, I mean, whoever said that, I think I did, they showed me the checklist for the
1500
VRS
miles, 10.5.
Superbug, and it's, no.
Way high. Way way high. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. No. Ah! Oh, that was no good.
So much for that. I'm not crashing. It's not gonna happen.
Is Icefire more fire than ice at the moment?
Wait, very much
What's the button for the black cam?
I think we need
just
instant
have a
replay.
weapon.
What's the button for the black cam?
Left alt F9.
Guys, can
Oh
you
my
also
God.
look up? I'm running out of options here as far as like trying to correct.
Alright, hang on. A minute.
Of course.
Roll left, roll left.
That was
Home is
such a
being very.
Flight controls.
What'd you do?
Flight controls.
oh, that was such a beautiful approach too, and then I let off the throttle and the thing just dropped.
Don't let it off.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm beginning to understand why they use why a lot of Hornet drivers that I know real world have said use the air brake.
Well, I think Homer's doing the smart thing and he's practicing his airfield approaches first instead of going straight to the deck.
So, who's,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
who's in the pattern right now?
That would be me, but my nose wheel's busted, so I don't have the
Okay, no, just someone was just way out looking like they were on final. I was trying to figure out what's going on.
But Homer, you're gonna paint it onto the deck when you finally do your first landing, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna show us all up.
Pattern trips first. I want to figure this airplane out before I go out there and try to land on my fucking carrier.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
there's two people in the pattern
Yep.
right now.
I got it. I'm waving
Want to
off.
get wave off? There you go.
Yep.
Alright, I'll be back in a little while, guys.
Looks good, sonar.
Yeah.
Looks like you're about on speed. Don't settle too much. Yeah, you hit
Bolter.
before the wire. You skipped the hook, skip, bolter. So
Don't
where's your velocity vector during that, or do you have one right now?
I do not have one. I'm trying to get on deck so I can have one. Hoping I can realign my INS.
That could be a problem.
That looked like a good pass. You settled a little late, so I would call that settle in close, and that's what caused you to hit a hook, skip, bolter there.
Ice.
Alright, let's try this shit.
We're gonna have to look at these models because they have default numbers put in there. We're gonna have to figure out how to make them go away.
Not hard. Homer's laughing. What'd you do?
Well, what you
no,
could do there, ship, is leave them all blank and then just have the number. Well, no, because you have different colors for the numbers, right?
It doesn't work like that.
Correct.
We need the individual numbers to be able to have the individual. It's not a problem. It's just the board numbers. Turn them off.
Well, I haven't been able to figure out how to get them to go away for the Hawkeyes though.
The Hawkeye's not a core module. Okay, who's turning in?
Sonar.
I think I'll
Come
take
left.
I think I'll take the Red Devils plane since that is our air wing.
Easy with it. Little power.
Alright, how do I start this thing?
Good pass. Good pass. There you go.
Finally. I was almost out of fuel.
Alright, I'll have to wait for him to clear the deck and go around. It's too close.
Yep. Remember, there's be 45 seconds between aircraft at the end. Nicely done, sonar. It was a little bit. You were lined up left, overshoot outside, but and a little settle in the middle. But other than that, was good. 3-wire.
Thanks.
You know, I don't think we actually need a damn overlay. I mean, it doesn't look like we. I mean, it'll be useful. I'll really think about making one. I need to get somebody with a that's really good at helicopters, sonar, to stand out there a bit, and I'm gonna make a ship like not move. Me and you're just gonna go in a room, and I'm gonna start taking some screenshots of what I need to do.
All right,
yeah, whatever you need.
Can someone talk me through?
2% fuel.
Can someone talk me through starting this thing up?
Just hit left, win, home for now. Get your
Yeah,
shot done.
I did think about it, but
Oh, I can't wait.
I don't know.
Also,
I
and
prefer-
also, I
this
don't know
gives me-
where
gets me
it
away
is,
from
but
the,
Homer did create. I think it's on the flight
the
bag.
armor, so
Homer,
this is why I
Homer's
do
Yeah, I
this.
haven't printed it out.
And it's
Since
it's
Ice
a
is
simplified
being
checklist.
Ice is being impatient, so.
No, you
No,
should,
not.
you should figure out how to start up the
Oh,
bird. There's
Don't start blaming Ice for things. Ice is holding your hand. Oh my god, I can't wait. I think I'm more excited about seeing this than
Yeah, they've got a couple
actually flying a plane.
helicopters.
Go fuck
I'll sit here
yourself.
all day and wait for this.
You know what? Look, I want to break out the
Oh,
ship
man.
lish. If
Oh Jesus.
keep running your mouth.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
wait.
Alright, everybody let him concentrate. I want to get the first greenie board score up, and it's gonna be DCAGs, and I
Oh
want to
my
see
God.
what the very first greenie score. He volunteered, and he said he would hit it first time.
Yeah, they've
so
got
we'll see.
choppers
Oh
in
my
here.
God.
They got rotary here in DCS.
Ever wish you hadn't started something?
I'm not afraid.
I know you're not. I wasn't afraid either, and then I found out that I should be. There's a reason
you
it was
probably
easy
thought
in
you-
FC2, you know.
Exactly. You think, oh, I've got fly-by-wire. It should be a breeze. No problem.
That's a big negative.
Yep.
I mean, all the streamers say how easy the Hornet is to fly.
What reason? Why? Yeah.
It's free. DCS is free.
I mean,
Just
the
the modules
Harrier
cost
is very
money.
easy to fly once you're in wingborne flight. Incredibly
And
easy.
it's
to
not
fly.
like an arcade, it's actually a
It's not
simulation
simulation.
where you gotta know what you're doing.
What is INS ATT?
Ooh, I don't know.
Should
There
be,
is
it's, sounds like INS attitude reference or something.
Yeah, explain why I didn't have one. Now I'm just trying to figure out why I'm dumb.
This is Delta. I'm inbound from.
Do you want to answer to that, Sonar?
You might have it on Steam, but I've got the standalone version. Standalone version is way better.
First.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I'm
so glad I haven't missed this.
They actually come with tutorials to learn everything. Like I'm pretty proficient in the A10. I can actually fly the A10 better in DCS than I can in ARMA.
Okay, well, we're just learning. I'm just gonna let everybody know.
So,
While we're learning, we're not
that's what I would
falling.
do.
Okay, so you can extend your downwind a little bit, extend your 90 just a little. Okay, you don't have to turn right at the end of the ship. That's for experienced people. Just get the feel of it first.
Oh, they got the auto start right. They include the refueling probe and all that. Nice.
Me, I'm just gonna land at the field a few times.
For those of you,
trying to land the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. So you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit.
With it.
for those
No,
of
no,
you,
no, 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 no. The ship, you said you were gonna nail the carrier landing straight
Yeah,
away.
but I didn't say that I was gonna do it stupidly and go
Oh,
for it
it
right
was
away. That's
easy.
dumb.
I thought I'm the
yeah,
lawyer.
I heard it was easy.
And put qualifications and things. Jeez.
Yeah, for those of you who have been through the control screen, the comms, is it CommG? Is that what it is? Is that what it's called in the control menu?
No, CommG is that will set your switch to guard.
Oh,
So there's a switch. There's a switch on the left-hand side, and if you flip that, then it'll switch to guard.
Yeah, the tutorials on the
Delta,
game
I'm
in the
6
game.
miles out,
Actually,
my
that's
clear
how
for the
I
overhead.
learned.
All right, how do you know it's real steering?
You gotta set your controls up, ship. You gotta have the paddle switch. You gotta have the undesignate switch.
Well, you're the one. Well, then you're gonna have to be waiting a long time for that carrier landing. Then you don't know. You don't know what the button is. That there's no key binding for.
No, because I use my Hornet. I use my stick the way it's meant to be used.
There's supposed to be a small button on the front of your stick, is supposed to be your nose wheel steering, and the paddle's supposed to be like your G limiter.
pretty sure nose wheel steering is on automatically when weight is on wheels.
It's not.
that button.
Yeah,
is
under
for
certain
the height
conditions, it
of the
comes
wheels.
on.
Yeah, your wings have to be down. If you fold your wings, nose wheel steering will turn off until you enable it specifically.
The
And
wings
then
are
I think
down.
that the way it works, according to the manual anyway, and I imagine they'll do
Tail
the
doesn't
same
break.
with sim, is you press the nose wheel steering button once to engage nose wheel steering, and then when you then hit and hold nose wheel steering button again and hold it, that puts into high gain, and then if you actually want to disengage nose wheel steering altogether, you need to hit the paddle. That's what the manual says.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Bird looking sexy there.
It wasn't the prettiest, but I got it down.
Highness is still all torqued up.
Hey, looking good there, Delta.
Might want to cut your losses.
I'm gonna go try to land on the carrier, see if I can get on the carrier. I'm gonna probably crash.
Okay, up to the Hornet download, finally! God.
We
Why
could
are so
tell you
many
were
guys
down.
just sitting here?
I just got here.
I get like, what are there? 5 Hornets just sitting here?
I'm watching Delta.
People adjusting controls,
Yeah,
etc.,
control
etc.
menu.
I just got in, so I just got a new jet, I should say.
There's a lot of mini freezes in there.
I haven't seen it yet.
Alright, I gotta exit the game. I gotta get my laptop out so I can get the game up so I can find where all these freaking buttons are.
Wow, very well done, Delta. You're right in there. On center line. Don't sink. Little power.
Yeah, unlike the F5, you have to land this thing with a decent amount of power.
Easy with it. Yep, settled in close, settled
Yeah.
the ramp.
Yeah, it's settled quite a bit.
Well done though, that alignment was perfect. Great job. That was a good pass, otherwise that would have been good. Just keep on the power.
Yeah, it was my first time ever.
Me. Better than me that day, that time. I don't know. I'm just not used to the third yet, man. It's hard. It is really harder to do with this. I mean, I thought it would be easier to do with this kind of force-sensitive stick, but I really need a stick that actually moves. I can't wait till I get my Warthog, because this whole force-sensitive thing, it's a good gimmick, but when you start trying to do carrier landings, you need to know where your stick's at. And yeah.
Okay. 30% on it. I'm gonna download actually to get some more sleep before work tomorrow, today. God.
Yeah, I wanted to stay up until the Hornet released, and I gave up and went to sleep, so I'm only just going through it all now.
And I'm actually...
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was a little insomniac a bit, and I had just woke up at 5 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up, I gotta go back to sleep. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, oh, I may as well see how it's going. And then lo and behold, everybody's on and the download's working, so I've just spent the last hour up. Then I'm gonna go back to sleep, maybe get 2 hours sleep, more hours of sleep, and then go to work.
Yeah, I got woke up about 3:30 in the morning or something with all this stuff from ICE saying, it's on! Oh wait, no, it's not on! It's on! And,
Yeah.
and at that point, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to sleep.
That was a little bit annoying.
Yeah, I was just like, Because when it beeped, I was like, oh, should I just get up and do it anyway? And then I thought it's not on, and then all the problems, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to skip all this part. I'm
Yeah.
just going to go to sleep.
Skip that part.
Wait for the full time score. Wait for the full time score.
Run
That's
your
what I think.
EW through bit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they put the bits in.
Yeah, I just tried. Just did the EW bit. It goes like, what did it say? It says something about gray foxes or something.
Yeah, quick brown fox.
The quick brown foxes jumped over the lazy dog.
Is the IFF implemented, or is that coming?
Quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Not implemented.
Later.
So IFF is not implemented.
Oh shit! One of the Geico Sky
The
Typers
big
crashed.
No way, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
One of the Geico what?
Sky Typers.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah, that was rough.
On Long Island. Well, that's where they're
Wow.
based. We're at Republic Airport in East Farmingdale.
Yeah, that's where I trained out of. Actually.
Oh, that's where it's.
I'm still a little confused on this whole bid page thing.
Eldoffer traffic line 201 departing 31 right, Eldoffer.
It's a confusing page.
Oh,
Are you supposed to hold the button and then press the FCS like MC show buttons?
I'm about to run through
Yep,
the thing.
gonna have to get it up.
The startup thing on the training mission real quick. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I think I might go do that myself. 940, oops.
I'm supposed to see them in 2 weeks.
Oh. Someone is flying over my head.
Made the radio call.
Yep.
He did.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Eldoffer.
How do you hook up to the cat?
Get close to it and press U.
With your launch bar down.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry. It should be obvious when it finally catches. Sometimes it takes a couple of goes.
I'm total scrub lord right now. I need to go take care of some things. So I'll be back on in a bit.
Cool. Have a good one, man. See you in a while.
Yeah, you got it. Happy landings.
And then how do you launch once you get going?
Yeah, just push the throttle forward and eventually it'll kick you off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait for your engines to be spooled up. Which is actually neat.
So I thought the Hornet didn't have to take off with full burners.
In fact, the
Depends on the
system
weight.
will let you. In fact, the system actually locks out the afterburner on the cat shot.
It does. In fact, it's modeled like that now. You're not in afterburner when you even if you select afterburner, you are not in afterburner.
Okay, because I pushed it all the way to nil power and it just sat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously it's disabling the afterburners. Just use full power, and then after weight off the wheel, as soon as there's weight off the wheels, the afterburner should kick in.
Yeah, and you actually have to. It's actually depending on weight. So if they did it right, at a higher weight, you'll have to use the burner.
Which
Oh, yeah.
incidentally is also why the thing says, oh, when you do a trap and you obviously go to mill power just in case you bolter. Once again, the lockout system will stop you from going into afterburner during that rollout, which is interesting. You can't go to max even if you wanted to, unless you push through the thing, push through the finger lifts or whatever.
That's funny. It kind of acts just like the Mirage. Once you hit 320, you get that. The nose just moves wherever you want it. Before that, you kind of have to like fight it, kind of thing. But once you hit 320, you could go wherever you want.
Well, you should be able to pull. You can pull high alphas. You can still pull alpha at 80 knots. Technically, we want it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like when you're over speeding, like when you're past 320, it's harder to make the turn. But once you hit 320, you could literally yank it back as far as you want. Put the nose wherever you want. If that makes sense.
Operator
Finally,
truck?
download.
That was so ugly, but I
Well,
didn't hit the back
As
of the
tempting
carrier.
as it would be to jump on and start playing around with this, I've got work in 3 hours. I can probably get maybe another 2 hours sleep. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
It was ugly, but I made it on the carrier. I didn't hit the back of the deck.
Awesome.
It's just gonna take some time getting used to.
Yeah, no, I think we're all in that boat.
Well, so it's going to be another, let's see, 11, 10 hours before I get to play with this aircraft. It's going to be a long day. Alright guys, see you around.
See ya.
Have a good one.
All right, buddy.
Whoopsie!
You have to be very giving with the trim. You have to hold it down for like a couple seconds for it to do anything. Interesting.
Okay, A is the button I'm looking for.
Line to share one in the break.
Altitude. Altitude.
304 is a beam.
All right, I'll be back in a little while, guys.
Roger, later.
I'll be back on streaming tonight when I get this thing and learn everything. I don't feel right streaming and not know what the hell I'm doing. Missile or alarm warning, something's going wrong. So, as soon as I figure this thing out, I'm gonna come back and stream. I'm looking at like a